Hello and welcome to part 2 of Dorit takes her entire bus apart, turns it back into a bus so that she can turn it back into a home again, but like better this time with no mold. Anyways, there was a lot of just this. And more of that, lots of that. And just a whole bunch of this. So, buckle up, folks.
Hello. Oi. Hello and good morning. It's cold. It's probably like 40 degrees. And my bus obviously doesn't have a heater anymore. So it's cold. So I'm gonna move some lumber. Most of it is moldy and unusable. So I'm gonna clear it out so we can move it to the burn pile. Because that's something we have here, apparently. Stay tuned. Burn pile trip number 1 complete. Welcome to another day in the life of Dorit converts her home back into a bus so that she can convert it back into a home again. On today's episode, we will be tackling the side rivets. Wow. There's so many of them. I'm so excited. Yeah, and then if that is productive, I will be going through all of this wiring and just kind of cutting out the stuff that isn't really connected to anything anymore. So, these are the solar wires. I just have to fish those back up through the roof. And then, if I'm very successful, I will begin deconstructing the rooftop deck. Hooray. Here we go! There are many new fun discoveries. For example, we have the Apache Spirit Club Preferred. We also have a permission slip for Cleo to ride the bus to Kiara's house from January 14th, 2013. Incredible. AAA eligibility. Yeah, we have a piece of paper that got into the coolant container, and so it like partially caught on fire. It's gorgeous.
That's a spicy meatball.
I would like it to be known that I think a cat peed on my coveralls, first of all. And second of all, like, for why, school bus mechanics? For why? Like, I did not do this. This was in here. What? Like, going into the nest today because there's minimal rust that I need to take care of, and I figured it wouldn't take me very long to sand it all off, so I was like, well, what's something that's going to take me a long time? Oh, I know, chasing pointless wires. So that's what I'm doing.
So since I recorded a single video on me taking the bus electrical apart, I now believe myself to be an expert in the field. So here is my tips and tricks, my expert advice on how to remove your bus stock electrical system. So here we go. The first thing you're going to need is a large pot. You're going to fill it with water, heavily salt it, put it on the stove. Forget about it. Then, after about 7 to 8 minutes, it'll be at a rolling boil. Once it's at a rolling boil, you're going to take as many of the noodles that you find in your bus dash and add them in there. It really doesn't matter how many you take. There will always be more pointless ones that you find afterwards. So after all of your noodles have been fully cooked, you're going to want to string them, display them over the bus. And to do this, you can use really anything you want. The bus mechanics certainly did. You can use bubble gum, string, tape. Friggin' get creative with it. Every time I see myself in this hat, I just think of the bad guys from Home Alone. That is all.
I did it, I did it, I did it. I did it. Okay, now, remember how I made that whole deck? Remember how I did that all by myself and how I had to like physically throw every single one of those 20-foot long deck boards up there by myself? Well, I will now have to reverse that process again by myself. Here we go. I don't know the best place to put you. Let's see. I feel like I'm just gonna slide them. So maybe if I put you like here. I don't know. Is that a good view? We'll see. Okay. Take one. One at a time. Forgot how unwieldy these were. Heave. Hoppa! Yeah. Bootsy's naked. She's naked. Look at that. It's a naked bus almost. Yowza. Now I gotta move all of these over there.
It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing. We sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Oi. I'd also like it to be known that air tools just make everything way more exciting and faster. Like, why didn't I have an air sander when I was painting this thing? It was is wrong with me, you know? Ugh. I hate when I drop things off the bus. Now I gotta climb down. Ah!
That's all, folks. I'm editing another one right now. Okay. There's more progress. There's so much more progress. How exciting! Yay, Bootsy! Gumboot! Bootsy 2.0! Reboot, as someone kindly suggested in one of my comments. Love that. I might call this the reboot series. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye!